Multistream! I hope the volume is okay, and I hope you guys are doing okay as well. Anxiety, I just read that you're feeling sick, and I hate that because I am also feeling sick. It sucks too because I just recovered from my like month-long cold, and now I'm feeling awful again. Like I have a sinus headache again. And it's so funny because I was just talking about how I got over my congestion issues for like a day, and then I went straight back into it. It's awful. I don't know what is going around this year. It's so bad. I thought I was over it. Thought I was over it. But hello everybody, hello, welcome in. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week so far. Even though we're feeling a little under the weather, we're still going to try to finish this case. We are on case number 5 for Ace Attorney Investigations. This is the second game in the Ace Attorney series, at least in terms of like, I think release? I think that's what we're doing it. We're going in order of release and not necessarily in order of timeline. So this is my first time playing through the Ace Attorney series, and this has been a long time coming. We have been trying to finish this, at least the first part of this collection, the first game in this collection, because there are 2. We've been trying to finish the first game for the whole year. It's taken us the whole year to get through case 5. So I don't know, man, I don't know. Hi, Bug! Oh my god, yeah, you saw the Hype 6? I finally got it to work outside of my karaoke streams. My head is just stuffed. When I get up and walk, I feel super lightheaded. Oh my god. I hope somebody is feeding you. I hope you've been taking medicine. I just took some medicine before stream. I've just been talking about how sick I'm feeling again. It's so bad. It doesn't help too that like I've been getting very minimal sleep, because yesterday was the first time in a really long time that I've had to wake up that early for a stream. And then my sleep schedule is just out of whack regardless. And so I've been sleeping at like 4 a.m. most nights. And that's while being sick too. That's while being sick. I did take a nap yesterday, and I think that fucked with me just a little bit. I think it fucked with me a little bit because I slept in the most uncomfortable position imaginable on purpose, mind you, because I was making some bone broth. I was making some bone broth and I didn't want to fall asleep and just be knocked out because it was on the stove and on. And so I wanted to make sure that I could wake up just in case I burned the house down. So I was making some bone broth last night. I slept in the most uncomfortable position. My neck was probably at like an 80-degree angle. And so I woke up from the nap and I was sore. I was so sore. You're raw dogging the sickness? What do you have, like a whole citrus tree next to you to help keep you going? Like, you better be taking something. If you're not taking any medicine, you better have hydration up the wazoo. And I don't mean like your piss. Don't be drinking your piss. I know you're not they. Don't be drinking that. You napped wrong. I know. But it was because I didn't want to like be like out like a log. I didn't want to be out completely. I should make some good hot ramen though, probably would help. I'm building tolerance to the sickness, Shard. That's what I thought I was doing, Anxiety. Don't be me. Do not be me. Then you'll be sick for like an entire month and a half, because that's the track that I'm going down right now. That is the track, that is the danger that I have put myself through. I went to the doctors like several times over the past couple of weeks too. Not for anything serious. I'm not dying. There's nothing severely wrong with me. I was just getting some general checkups. But I went to the doctors and I had the opportunity to get flu shots and cold shots and whatever other shots, right? I chose not to because I was like, I'm getting over it. I have immunity now. I Get your shots, people. Take your medicine, people. Don't pay me. My dad used to tell me not to take painkillers because I needed to build a tolerance, and now I'm immunocompromised. Take medicine, people. Oh my god, fuck, I'm so sorry. That's nearly as bad as when I almost killed Clyde with the sushi. Don't ask. don't ask. We talked about it yesterday for context, and it has been talked about before on stream. But Clyde is my partner. We went on a first date. TLDR. We went on a first date. We had sushi. He didn't know he was allergic to sushi. He just never had seafood in his entire life. He had just avoided it like the plague up until the point he decided to date me. And he had sushi for the first time. Turns out he's deathly allergic. Turns out he is deathly allergic. There's your TLDR. The good news is nothing happened on our first date. He didn't have to like get ambulanced away. He was fine. It's just after our date, he decided to finally take an allergy test. And that's when we learned it was bad. That's when we learned we somehow got away with it. That's when we learned it's never happening again. No more sushi for him ever again. But on the plus side, we found out that he really likes tuna. Doesn't like shrimp, but he does like tuna. Yeah, it sticks with you, right? He almost died for me, literally. Nah, no meds, just gamble getting sick. Dude, that is my life currently. That is my life currently. My sinuses are out to kill me. What sucks too is that where I live in Texas, for whatever reason, the weather right now is complete insanity. It's like it doesn't know what it wants to be. So it's been like 30 degrees Fahrenheit this past week consistently. You know what today is? Today is 80 degrees Fahrenheit. It is hot today. There is a slight breeze. It's really nice, actually. I would rather be outside, but it is so warm. And I'm like, I hate everything. Right now, I hate everything. Like, just the other day, we had a freeze warning. It was so cold. It was 20 degrees for you the other night. I hate it. I hate when it's super cold. I am like a mild weather gal. I grew up in California where the weather was just right. I'm Goldilocks. And then I moved out here and it's like everything wants to kill me. And not just the weather. I'm not just talking about the weather either. I'm talking about bugs too. You don't realize living and growing up in the city how much bigger bugs can be. You don't realize it. Like, dude, the flies out here, even just the flies, just regular flies, regular flies are jacked out here. Mosquitoes, huge. And they all want to attack you. They don't care. They don't care. If you're in their flight path, nothing is gonna take them away. You're just getting hit with it in your face. And there are more. There are like 100 times more species out here. Even their ants, I feel like, are bigger. Like, I can definitely, they look bolder. Their color looks bolder to me. Like, before, it's like, ooh, little tiny speck of black, that's an ant. Over here, it's like, ooh, that's, somebody bolded the pinpoint of what an ant looks like. Like, I know where that ant is for sure, and I can follow it from like 8 feet away. Time for an outside stream. She hates me, chat. No, we like the bugtism. We don't like the bugs. Oh my god, I wish I had like a GoPro, or I don't know what people use for IRL streams. I wish I did have one though. But I'm gonna be so for real, and this is coming from like someone who wants to do more real like IRL streams. Cause I, for anybody who's new around here, I am a self-dubbed sometimes tuber, and so sometimes I VTube, but also sometimes I facecam. And I very rarely facecam. Like, I could do more. I could do more with it. We do a lot of like puzzles and board game stuff, and I want to do more of those, but I get so nervous. I get so nervous with IRL content. Like, I was talking about it a couple months ago, actually. Like, I went to a convention, and I wanted to like record stuff and make a video for YouTube, but I got too nervous to even record B-roll film. It was so bad. I also just don't like being outside. If I'm being honest, I don't like being outside. Take us on a journey. Oh my god, I can't wait to take you up the block and then down the block, Bug. I can't wait. Shortest stream of my life. It'll take us like 5 minutes. No, for real, anyone who's trying to do IRL streams, don't stream directly outside your house. Don't dox yourself like that. Doesn't Texas have tarantula hawk? Yes. Yes. We have, dude, I feel like we have every variety of spider there is too. Oh my god, we also have vultures. I've seen vultures just walking my dog. They are humongous. They're humongous. We also have cicadas. We also have wasps. We have several different types of wasps, actually. Tarantula hawks, they are wasp-looking things, right? they seem like they eat tarantulas, and I don't know if we have actual tarantulas out in the wild here. Vultures are kind of cool though. They are massive. I didn't realize how massive they would be. We have vultures. I've seen falcons and cardinals and blue jays. I don't know, man. Texas is like a whole biome in and of itself. And I haven't even seen all of Texas yet. They're 3 times bigger than normal wasps? No. No. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't want to be around that. No, but no joke. I did see 2 vultures like going at it. They were fighting. They were going rooftop to rooftop. It was vicious. I don't know what they were fighting over, but it was vicious. Luckily, they weren't near my house. But I don't know, man. They're humongous. They looked like they were my size. Like they were far away from me and they still looked humongous. That's terrifying. That is terrifying. You know what else I've seen out here? UFOs. I'm not kidding. They're real. They're out here. I never thought I was going to like be an alien girl, but like, I believe in them now. I do. I am a believer in aliens. I mean, I can't find the video I took. I promise I took a video. It's somewhere in my phone. I promise they exist. Clyde has seen at least 3 UFOs. I can't find the video. Yeah, I still can't find the video, even after the first time I told you guys. I have tried to look for it. I don't have it. It disappeared. The video's in 240p. Listen, it's not my fault that the UFOs decide to like fly and hover from like 5 million light years away, okay? It's really hard to get a clear picture. Yeah, we've heard it all before. It's real. They're out here. They're among us. Oh my god, I sound crazy. I sound insane. Texas really has it all. Don't come here. Don't come here if you value your life. Amongst us? They're amongst us. Hi, Draco. Okay. We were supposed to be playing a game. I don't know if we're gonna finish it today. We're gonna try to finish it today, and this way I can cancel tomorrow's stream. Because I'm feeling really bad, but I don't know. Maybe I'll feel better as the course of the stream goes on. Who knows? Tomorrow, though, if we do stream, it's gonna be short regardless, because we are planning to jump over to Jace's channel, Silverhand_builds his channel, so we can finish our playthrough of Dispatch. This week is the final week. They have released all episodes now. If you guys are playing Dispatch, oh my god, I hope you guys are in for a ride. I hope you guys have enjoyed the finale. But yeah, they only had eight episodes planned. They were releasing weekly, and this is the final week. And I feel my nose clogging up. Hold on. Oh, okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if my mic didn't mute. I hope it muted. I had to blow my nose. That's gonna happen a bunch, I feel like, today. So I apologize for any random muting on my side. No, I should have figured that I was getting sick again once I started having coughing fits. It's weird because when I had my cold last month, I wasn't coughing at all, and then only at the tail end, only when I was getting better did I start coughing, and now it's back. I'm gonna go cook ramen now. Okay, yeah, get some food in you. Don't pass out eating it, please. Don't pass out cooking it even. Because you did say you were feeling lightheaded. So anyway, let's go ahead and play this game. So we are in the middle of chapter 5 of case number 5, if I recall correctly. I don't remember everything, all the little details about the story, but I will tell you what I do remember. Episode 5, Turnabout Blaze. We're in the middle of Larry's story. So we were just about to, I think, interrogate him. For anybody who's watching on YouTube, or for anybody who wants to watch the first few parts, I do have links in the YouTube description for part 1 and part 2 when we played it during my subathon. For everybody who's watching VODs on Twitch, unfortunately, I don't have those saved. Unfortunately, I don't have those banked. I'm sorry. But what I do recall is that in this case, there are 2 nations. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to click that. I dropped my controller. There are 2 nations in this embassy that we were visiting. There was a death and a fire in one half of this embassy. They are blaming the Yatagarasu, who we know now is our little, god, what's her name? Kay Faraday? So there is an imposter that we're still looking for, an imposter Yatagarasu. We went over to the other side of the embassy to try to look for more clues, more details about the investigation, and that's where we found Larry. Larry dressed up as the Steel Samurai with his Steel Samurai family. Actually, his wife, you wouldn't believe it, his wife is played by Oldbag. Our oh my god, she's our favorite. But Larry is, of course, once again under suspicion of having done the murder and having committed this crime, because, wouldn't you believe it, he was climbing through the chimneys. For what reason? I don't know. We'll find out during this testimony. Why has bro got tubes? Those aren't tubes, bud. He is the renowned and famous Steel Samurai. Put some respect on him. he is the ambassador between the two nations. Come on. Haven't been in a while. What? Haven't been here in a while. Am I still allowed here? What do you mean, are you still allowed here? You're here. You're here. Okay. Let's find out what Larry knows. Or at least let's find out his excuse. I don't know if I'll be able to do all the voices that I did for them because I am feeling a little under the weather. I'll do my best. It'll probably sound really bad, but at least the words will get out, you know? At least the words will get out. Then they took a picture of me shaking hands with the ambassador. After that, and until my next appearance, I had some free time. So I wandered around. That's when I spotted the oh god, I can't even say chimney. Oh my god, my nose is clogged. Oh! Chimney, my enemy, I hate you. A chimney like that is a rare thing, you know? So then I wanted to play Santa and decided to give it a try. Larry, I thought I just finished telling you not to lie anymore. The chippy. The chippity. But it's kinda ultra embarrassing. What exactly is so ultra embarrassing that you can't tell me? Gee, man, I just said it was embarrassing, so of course I can't just blurt it out. So you're just gonna have to reason it out to me. What do you want us to do to you? As your superior, I command you to hurry up and expose this man's lie. Oh, I can't do her accent. I'll bring my higher pitch, but I don't think I could do her accent right now. Oh god. Hold on, pause. Do you guys ever have moments where you forget how to blow your nose? Asking for a friend. It's okay, all the characters can sound like sickly Victorian children. I have every intention to, for I'm not about to let us waste time on such a trifling matter. Nope, also, are you okay? I'm alright. Rebuttal! Up on the rooftop. I'm okay. I promise I'm okay. No? Wait, you guys don't have moments where you forget how to blow your nose? Sometimes I feel like, you know what? I'm not gonna describe it. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. I mean, sorry, it's not me. I don't have the issue. It's, I'm asking for a friend. Up on the rooftop. Okay, we are gonna press everything because I love wasting time and I like getting all of the context, so we're gonna keep pressing.
Hold it!
You left the pushcart? Could you please clarify that statement for me? Yeah, so the wheels on the pushcart got covered in dirt from the rose garden. It would have made a mess of the floor inside, so Ambassador Alba just told me to leave it. Well, it would be rather impolite to dirty another country's embassy. Come to think of it, I recall seeing the Pink Princess on my way into the embassy. And what was she doing? Nothing in particular, because she was being carried by some ducks on a stretcher. She must have been incapacitated by the pain of her bad hip that she suffered during the show. So they're talking about Old Bag here. So I came into the embassy, right? And then, in the kindest way, I think your friend needs professional help. I think so too.
Hold it!
So you shook hands with the ambassador of the kingdom of Alibas, did you? Yeah! Can you believe it? I did something really cool for a change! But honestly speaking, there's nothing interesting about shaking some guy's hand. Hey there, are you disrespecting another country in their very own embassy? Why is he sweating? As someone with roots in this country, I'm feeling nothing but incredible shame at this second. Agreed. I apologize for his inconsiderate words. Now, Larry, please continue. What is with all of you? You keep saying that kind of thing, and I'll only tell you lies. You're already telling us nothing but lies, so let it go and move on. All right already! You don't need to glare at me like that, little Edgy. I called him little. I didn't mean to call him little. Edgy is not little.
Hold it!
Speaking from experience. Larry, I want you to listen very carefully and take this to heart. The whole point of your life is to cause misery and pain to everyone you encounter. That's mean. I know! I get it! I'm totally the bad guy again. I thought you were his friend. Don't you think that was a little bit harsh? Langji says true friends are bosom friends. If you're in trouble, call on your bosom friend, whose shoulder you can truly cry on. Hey! Bosom buddy! I hope you're listening carefully to my testimony! Has it crossed your pea-sized brain yet that Agent Lang is only out to arrest you, Larry? I can't believe he switched besties already. Now then, you were wandering around inside the embassy, and then what happened?
Hold it!
I seem to recall him climbing through the chimney was very suspicious, but we also know that he was climbing it to try to get into his girlfriend's room, who used to be the pink princess before she decided to call today sick, and then Old Bag took her place. So, he was trying to climb the chimney to her room. I should hardly think that chimneys are that rare. Agreed. Especially since they're a traditional feature of American houses. Plus, many grand buildings have even larger and fancier chimneys. Yeah, but the kind of chimney I'm talking about is the really romantic type. A romantic chimney? It might sound kind of silly, but women seem to really enjoy them. And I just had a good feeling about that chimney. God, he's such a sleazeball.
Hold it!
You suddenly wanted to play Santa? Oh, well, actually, I dressed up as Santa once before already. That was down at Gourd Lake. Ugh. I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't dredge up such unnecessary memories for me. Huh. Sounds like you guys share a lot of history. A perk to being childhood friends, huh? Besides, it's not a felony to dress up and play Santa, you know. Santa doesn't go around killing people after he comes down a family's chimney, after all. Actually, is it worth delving into whether or not playing Santa is a big deal? Yeah, let's raise an objection. Why not? Why not? Why not? They're giving us an option? Raise an objection! Actually, I believe in the case of this man playing Santa is actually quite a big deal. Are you saying that your buddy isn't exactly made of Santa-quality stuff? Precisely. You hit the nail on the head, Agent Lang. Hey! Edgy! That's so incredibly mean! Tell me something, Larry. Did you know that Santa's job is to deliver presents to people all over the world? Of course I know that! I did graduate from junior high, you know. In that case, it's your turn to tell me something. I want you to tell me to whom you were delivering a present to. I was, delivering a present to a child. not basking in the warm glow of love?
Objection!
That must be the most elegant description of you I've ever heard. But a lie is still a lie. You sure know how to kick a guy when he's down, you know that? In any case, the person you wished to deliver a present unto was most certainly this. His girlfriend, right? Wait, they're giving us profiles. So... Okay, wait, I don't think we know who the girlfriend is. So do we do old bag? Present.
Take that!
Huh. Interesting taste you have there, Mr. Suspect. Don't spread lies about me! I totally didn't want to see Miss Oldbag so much that I tried to go down a chimney. Oh! I advise you to stop right there in your bashing of a lady. Well, I must admit that I myself hardly ever have the want to run into that lady. Yeah, because she's obsessed with you. However, what if you were misinformed and under the impression? Then what? Define wrong impression. I simply mean that the man before you thought to enter the old lady's room without knowing one very important fact. And that fact is best summed up with this. So now we're looking for the letter, right? The letter request from Miss Oldback to stand in for Mindy. Yes, this one. Wait, or is it this one? No, this one.
Take that!
The stand-in request. This is something the old lady received from her employer for the night. The girl who normally plays the Pink Princess, Mindy, was it? It seems that this man is quite taken with that actress. But that's not true, Edgy! She's the one with the hots for me. I just know it. Oh yeah, for sure, Larry, for sure. I can feel her sexy beam piercing my heart when she's watching me. Sexy beam, I tell you! You filthy, despicable, inconsiderate, fickle, idiotic, cowardly apparition of a man! You haven't matured at all since we last met. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. Yes. This guy. He's got bigger problems than just getting involved in murders, I take it. I suppose you could put it that way. Hey! What the heck, man? I don't get you guys at all! Why do you all have to make me out to be some sort of bad guy? That's what I want to ask! What have I done? Sorry, trauma. To return to the original topic, I propose that at least this much has been made clear. Without any knowledge that Miss Mindy had fallen ill, Larry tried to make his way into the Pink Princess's room. What a sleazeball! That much we know for sure. Okay, there's Larry climbing into the chimney. Hey, Edgy. Looks like I've got the hang of this court thing now. Oh my god, Larry, how many times have you been, interrogated now that you are now just getting the hang of it? What do you mean you're just now getting the hang of it? But we're not in court at the moment. Shut up! I see what's going on here, and it looks just like what you do in court. I guess the old boy here still has something he'd like to say. Lang Ji says, until the root of the tongue dries, one never knows. Wait, one never knows the whole truth. Oh no, I said it right. You shouldn't form conclusions until everything is out in the open, which is why I'll listen. All right, then get ready to listen to me defeat Edgy in a battle of wits. Larry, have you forgotten that should I lose, your victory prize will be your arrest? Larry's assertion. So you think that all I wanted to do was to go visit Mindy? Well, I dressed up as Santa and climbed up to the chimney, but the smoke was really thick. It was a case of mistaken identity, and that mistake made me late for the speech. Then, to top it all off, I became a suspect in a murder. That's what you really mean. But why would I ever put myself through so much humiliation on purpose? On purpose? I don't think it was on purpose, my dude. Hey! Somebody say something! Larry, are you seriously trying to submit this not as a confession, but as a testimony? So, what if I am? Is there something wrong with that? My claim is a claim, claiming my claim. Do you have a problem with that? So, it was you! You're my stalker! But I should warn you, it doesn't matter what kind of flattery you throw at me. I am the devoted type of woman who's wholly focused on one man. Just edgy poo, I don't know, I can't drop anything without that man by my side. I would have passed with flying colors if you guys tested me. Oh, I'm so inspired. You're such an inconsiderate, cowardly, idiotic, and all-around completely worthless man. I thought I heard something ominous just now. I can't believe Old Meg is back. But perhaps it was just my imagination. I believe there is nothing further for me to prove at this point. What do you mean? Of course you've still got something to prove. You still have to show proof that I was trying to meet up with Mindy. Proof, you say? Remember, Edgy? Everything is evidence in court, right? You mean evidence is everything in court, Larry. But I understand your point. Yeah! See? I'm totally a pro at this now. Very well. If you wish to see the evidence, then let me show you the last piece of evidence you'll ever wish to see. It's just the letter now, isn't it? Rebuttal. Now, like I said, we like wasting time out here, so we're gonna press everything. Why can't I press anything? Hold on. Hold on! Press. Okay, there we go. So you think that all I wanted to do was to go visit Mindy. Oh, right, we read this. Press, just press. Well, I have been saying that for a while now. Being over a hot stove felt nice, not gonna lie. Good. It was probably like the steam and everything. Oh my god, you should get a, not a steamer. What is it called? The other thing. It's like a steamer for your face. A sauna? No, not that either. That's a whole ass room. After all, if not for that, then for what other reason did you wish to go down that chimney? You can't say that without any evidence. That's against the rules, Edgy.
Not so fast.
Yeah. Thanks for keeping the prosecutor in line for me, Mr. Suspect.
Hold it.
I have the evidence, and if you wish to see it that badly, I can introduce you to. But it's not good to keep them waiting, my subordinate. Hurry and show them already. Okay, I think they really just want us to give the thing over, so maybe we should press everything. But I like pressing everything. We're pressing everything. You won't get the better of me now. Let's see. Okay. Dressed up as Santa and climbed to the chimney, but the smoke is really thick.
Hold it.
Build a sauna is crazy. Was the smoke coming from the chimney really that thick? You bet. It was so thick I had tears pouring out of my eyes. It was a mess. I see. You do realize you've just confirmed for us your chimney escapade. What? That's totally unfair! You tricked me, Edgy! Hardly. You simply have yet to master how to counter this cross-examination technique. Well, what I just said was a slip of the... No, I mean, I said the wrong thing. Besides, isn't this what you really meant to say about what I did tonight? Mistaken identity, he says.
Hold it!
I'm not quite sure how you could mistake that actress for this lady. Oh, Edgy, aren't you staring at me? Wait, are you staring at me? Are you finally succumbing to my feminine charms? I should think that the Steel Samurai is the one who should know all about your charms. What? Me? Edgy, what are you trying to do to me? Nothing. Simply that Steel Samurai and the Pink Princess are husband and wife. Oh, my poor little Edgy Poo! Are you jealous? If you could please drop that line of discussion right this instant. But Edgy, I told you already, I am Mindy! Speaking of Mindy, exactly what kind of woman would you say she is? Edgy, are you seriously telling me you don't know who the Mindy is? She's just like what her name means. She's super sweet with a great smile. I don't mean to brag, but she's one of the troupe's fastest rising stars. Interesting. Huh. So, you're saying a woman like that is what made you late to the speech? Huh? Curse you too! Why is everyone out to make a suspect out of me? Look, all I can say is this. I was late to the speech. Uh-huh.
Hold it!
I suppose you might be correct in a small way. What do you mean by that? Yeah, what do you mean by small? Besides, being a suspect in a murder, there are a few other things you are a suspect of. Oh, not you too, Francie! You tried to stalk me, but I won't let you intimidate me like that. Look, I already told you, Miss Oldbag, I wasn't after you. I was trying to see Mindy. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, can I just arrest this guy already? I completely understand how you feel, Agent Lang. Wait, please! Listen to what I have to say! If you have a serious assertion to make, then I'd consider listening, however. No problem. I'm gonna put all I've got into this. So listen good, okay? I feel like we propose or present the letter here.
Hold it!
Larry, is this the final point you wish to make? You got it! I've called on all the energy I have and told it to you with my soul. In that case, allow me to take that soul and break it. Oh, what? Yes, we'll stamp it under our feet until it's been ground to a fine powder. Fine powder? If you really put all your soul into that, then you're ready for what's coming, right? In place of the Honorable Larry, I offer my soul to you. Larry, come out from behind there and face this like a man. You're scary, my liege. This whole testimony is one giant confession of all that he's done tonight. Actually, okay, maybe not that statement. The first statement had more in line with the piece of evidence. He's practically begging me to show why he bothered to put himself through all this. Okay, let's go back to the first one. Yes, actually, present the letter. This one right here from Miss Oldbag, or for Miss Oldbag, has mistakes from bad penmanship. Very quickly, the name Wendy can also be translated as Mindy, right? So let's go ahead and do that.
Objection!
Larry, don't even think about denying that you have knowledge of this letter. Hey! Why are you showing that thing to me? Wendy, I'll be descending on you from above tonight, your loving knight. Well, isn't that just romantic? But you weren't able to descend on her from above, were you, Mr. Loving Knight? I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't remember a thing.
Objection!
You can pretend to be ignorant all you'd like, but it's written right here. This letter proves that you were not out to meet the old lady, but rather that you were attempting to pay Miss Mindy a visit. What part of this letter shows that the person Larry intended— What? What? This part?
Take that!
I don't know. Larry, I suggest you take up penmanship lessons. That is, if you never wish to experience this level of embarrassment ever again. What the heck? What are you talking about? Speak English! You wrote Mindy so sloppily that it became Wendy to the average eye. Hey, stop picking on me. It's so embarrassing! There. Isn't that what childhood friends are for? They're the best, aren't they? A bosom buddy? For punching! Oh god! But that'll have to wait until we're off this crime scene. Edgy! Save me from the scary man! Sure, if you're willing to make amends. Starting with your incredibly embarrassing mistake. That wasn't me! Are you still going on about this? Come again. It's a fake! Somebody's out to get me, so they made that fake letter! Set me up! Accept your defeat graciously. But you guys are being so mean.
Hold it!
Penmanship analysis. What's that? No matter who, all people have certain unique features to their handwriting. Ergo, all we have to do is compare the handwriting in this letter to a sample of yours. And we'll know soon enough who it was that sent this letter. I'll never write another thing in my life!
Hold it!
It's no use, Mr. Loving Knight. For you've already graciously provided me with a sample of your writing. The autograph!
Take that!
This autograph. Look at this autograph! And our mysterious letter. If we compare the handwriting, we'll know the answer to our questions soon enough. Confess now, Larry, to your miserable failure. I'm sorry! I did it! It was me causing trouble again! I admit it. You hit the nail right on the head, Edgy. So he finally confesses. I saw the pink princess being carried around in a stretcher, and I got worried, alright? I wanted to go into Mindy's room, but the doctors wouldn't let me in. So what choice did I have? It was the chimney or bust, Edgy. Your mind jumped from the door to the chimney? What a criminally overactive imagination. Well, at least I was honest and wrote Mindy a letter and stuck it to the door. That day she wouldn't be so shocked when I came down the chimney. Or that way, she wouldn't be so shocked. Except for the fact that the letter was an utter failure at conveying sentiment. Really sorry. Larry, you may be a shameful good-for-nothing blight on the face of humanity. However, I always knew you weren't the killer. I told you to trust me, because at the very least, I can attest to that about you. Edgy! His bosom buddy! You're... Ah! We've lost a lot of valuable time because of you! Ow! In any case, I believe we can now say that we now know exactly what happened. Mr. Larry Butts sought to climb down the chimney, not for access to the crime scene, but to enter the room of the elderly lady next door. Great job, Mr. Prosecutor. Although I still find it a bit unbelievable that the two of you are friends. But the suspicion on that guy over there isn't completely resolved yet, so don't get any funny ideas about running off, okay? Hey, what? Edgy, what does the Wolfman mean when he says I'm not off the hook yet? He means the murder weapon. Larry, did you forget? Listen, it's been a while, you know? There are 2 layers of suspicion hanging over your head. That's exactly what I mean. We can't only rely on the words of the suspect, after all. We may have figured out where he was and what he was doing all night, but the blood-stained samurai sword that was left at the crime scene... As long as there's no satisfactory explanation for that, this wolf will refuse to ease up on his bite. Gee, that guy! He looks like he's seriously about to take a bite out of me. Well, I'm well aware, and you should be as well, that this upcoming battle will be crucial. Thanks to the cooperation of our lovely bumbler, I've been dealt a very nice hand, and a sweet trump card. Looks like we're about to enter the final bout. Now, Mr. Prosecutor, let's see what you've got. I can easily point out the contradiction in the supposed murder weapon, but the real problem for me is figuring out what the real murder weapon is. Okay, wait. Now I'm completely lost on what they're talking about. I seem to recall there being a spear that was bent. But beyond that, I genuinely don't know where the real murder weapon is. We know that the guy was stabbed with, like, one of the daggers, right? In the other embassy. This will be a high-stakes gamble. Time to figure it out on the fly! But this is one game I can't afford to lose. Why Larry? I was the one who found the body of the victim, Damask II. Oh, right! I completely forgot that there was a second Damask character. We hovered over the portrait even. I completely forgot there was a second death. Beside him was the samurai sword, glittering red and offering up the scent of blood. That's who they're talking about. Okay, so there are 2 victims, Damask II being the second death. The first one was in the fire, was in the other side of the embassy. That's the one I thought they were talking about the whole time. Completely forgot about the thief. It was supposed to be in the Steel Samurai's dressing room, but I found it here instead. Plus, I found the murder weapon's owner, the suspect, Larry Butts, in here too. Okay. Isn't it a bit far-fetched to accuse someone simply on the basis of ownership? But this owner wanted to sneak onto the crime scene. I think there's plenty to go on. Don't you?
Hold it!
If you're alluding to his reason for being by the chimney, we've already established that.
Not the best!
Yeah, it spins, right? There's a false wall, false backing in the chimney. Hold on there, Mr. Prosecutor. You two are longtime friends, right? Who's to say you didn't fabricate the evidence to give him an alibi? You're accusing me of fabricating evidence? You think I can believe anything you produce? Forging evidence is all you prosecutors do. This man has some serious issues with prosecutors. Maybe he knows your dad. I've forgotten the lore with Langji. But come on! I can't think of something as complicated as that, right, Edgy? Larry, I can agree because I know you and your personality well. However, Agent Lang knows nothing about you. Or me, for that matter. I sense his hatred for my entire profession emanating from his entire being. Meaning that the only way I can prove Larry's innocence is to present irrefutable evidence. Okay. I need to take a look at my evidence again. Rebuttal! Let's go ahead and press everything, though. Luckily, there's only 4 statements to go through. So you were the first to discover the body this time. This time? What's that supposed to mean? You'd better watch what you say. I only said this time because earlier, Kay was the first to discover the body in Babel. And your secretary, Agent Shi-Na, was ready to accuse her of murder for that. Huh. So, are you gonna use that excuse to call me suspicious now? Of course not. I was simply pointing out the usual pattern with discoveries of bodies. But in the Babelese case, there was proof that she was holding the weapon, right? Well, in this one, it's a bit different, since we know exactly where the weapon is. Okay.
Hold it!
Samurai sword, huh? Excuse me, but the glittering red and offering up the scent of blood? Do I have to spell it out for you? I mean, the sight and smell of blood, of course. So he's saying the death was fresh. It was just done. And according to the tests, the blood on the sword belongs to the victim. The sword was made to only be used on stage, so it's not sharp. So how did it pierce? You know, there's the question. How did it pierce if it's not sharp? It would bend. But it's pretty weighty. It's certainly heavy enough to beat someone to death with. Which leads me to suspect that the victim was beaten to death with the sword. Beaten to death, huh? This last statement is too important to just let it slip by. Are we gonna press? Oh yeah, there's a new one. Wait, is this the new one? Beside him was a samurai sword covered in victim's blood. That one's new, right? Usually they leave us on the new one. No, this is the new one. They've reworded the second one, but this is the new one. I suspect he beat the victim to death with that thing.
Hold it!
About this samurai sword. Have you received a report from forensics yet? They confirmed that the blood on the sword belongs to the victim. Alright, but have they confirmed that the outline of his wound is consistent with the weapon? Tell me something. Do you see the dead body right there in front of you? So, if they were conducting the autopsy right now, shouldn't that body not be here? Well, I suppose so. I guess they must still be investigating this room. Should we press the second statement again since they reworded it? Meaning that it's possible he doesn't know about that piece of evidence's true nature. Anything else you'd like to chit-chat about? No? Good. Let's continue. Let's just keep going first.
Hold it!
Larry has already testified that he forgot the samurai sword here. Yeah! I was shaking hands with the ambassador in here and I left it here by accident. So what? You lied earlier, so who's to say that this excuse isn't just another lie? But I forget stuff all the time! Right, Edgy? Tell him! Why don't you tell him yourself? You see? What did I tell you earlier? No one will buy such a pathetically weak excuse. Yes, well, I know that it's not possible to prove such an excuse as truth, and yet you offer it up as fact. You're a worse person than I originally thought. You're free to think what you'd like. However, I know that Larry is not the killer. Agent Lang, please continue with your argument. I'll expose the flaw in it soon enough. Ooh, wait, so he likes that statement? The fourth one?
Hold it!
Just because he's the owner of the weapon, therefore he must be the killer, is it? No. Climbing all the way up to the chimney is plenty suspicious in my book as well.
Objection!
Regarding that, I have already drawn the truth out, and the truth is one thing I don't bend.
Not so fast!
It doesn't matter if it's you or whoever. You prosecutors are all the same. And as for me, prosecutors are the one thing I don't trust in.
Objection!
That's kind of awkward with your line of questioning over here. An agent who doesn't trust prosecutors? What are you playing at? Yeah, you're the one who's supposed to drop people off with me. Or, well, in court. Sorry, sis. But there are only two things I trust. My subordinates and evidence at the crime scene. Agent Lang hates prosecutors. Thank you, Edgeworth. Thank you. But as long as he trusts evidence that has been left at a crime scene, then there is something I can show him that he has to believe in. It's simply not possible that the samurai sword is the real murder weapon. So I should focus on proving that point to Agent Lang first. Okay, I do want to go back to the second statement because it was reworded. Oh, hold on, sorry, wrong one. This one.
Hold it!
So the sword is covered in the victim's blood, which doesn't make sense because we know it's a prop weapon, right? Yeah, the lab results confirm that the blood on the sword matches the victim's. But the sword is as dull as a vanilla envelope. It's just a stage prop after all. See, does he not realize the contradiction there? The Steel Samurai is all about safety first, so you can't use it like a real sword. Even Larry's getting in on it. The Steel Samurai has spoken. The Pink Princess also appears to have something she'd like to petition to you personally. What? The Pink Princess would like to say? Wait. What the Pink Princess would like to say can wait for the day after eternity. Anyway, my point is that even though the sword is too dull to slice with, it's certainly heavy enough to bludgeon someone to death with. Therefore, nah, man, nah, it would have bent. No, I like the— hold on, we gotta present here. This is too sus. Cause this knife? Pointy. Pointy as hell. This sword? Ain't no way. Ain't no way! Cause this is also a prop weapon and it's bent. Now my question is, do we present this one or do we present this one? It's always so finicky, man. It's always so finicky. I guess this one wouldn't really prove anything though, because it's like, oh yeah, here's the sword that you said did the hit, but maybe we do this one. Because this is actually bent.
Objection!
Agent Lang, if you could take a look at this piece of evidence. Oh my god, did we get it wrong? The music didn't stop. You'd see that there's a very big flaw in your logic. Flaw? Are you sure it's not your eyes that are flawed? Talk to me again when you can see oh man. Maybe that wasn't the piece of evidence I was looking for. Shoot, maybe we do present the sword then. Wait, maybe we do present the sword. Okay, wait, okay. Well, he wasn't beaten to death. Maybe it's here.
Hold it!
Oh, I didn't mean to press. I didn't mean to press. Hold on, skipping. Yeah, because he points out a piece of evidence here. So maybe it's that one. Go back. Okay, do this one again. I'm pretty sure it has to be this one because like this is the only one that actually shows that the prop can't hit anything
Objection!
without deforming. Do you know what this is, Agent Lang? It's a long spear, right? We used to use those a lot in my country a long time ago. Piercing, mowing people down. Spears are the weapon of heroes throughout history. It's the next most effective weapon after the whip. I think the whip is in a slightly different category. So, what's your point? Get it? Point? Are you gonna tell me that the spear is the real weapon? No. I simply want you to take a look at this section here. The way it's bent? Precisely. Apparently a certain troublemaker hit it against the wall in this embassy earlier. And as you can clearly see, the insides of the Steel Samurai's weapons are hollow. In other words, they're replicas that aren't strong enough to deliver a damaging blow, let alone the multiple strikes necessary to bludgeon someone to death. And yet, there is not even a dent in the samurai sword. How do you explain that? Oh, yeah. The sword and the spear are made of the same stuff, so they bend easily. But I'd wish they make them out of better stuff because the because the spear got bent. I wasn't able to do my special early summer rain jab move. Man, I got such an earful from the director of the play for not doing it in the show. The Steel Samurai special move was changed tonight because of him? Samurai spear data updated in my organizer. Because he bent it, Larry couldn't do the early summer rain jab special attack. Yo! That's more than enough of your whiny whimpering. Now, back on the topic of the spear. Yes, let's return to the real topic of discussion. This is where the real gamble begins. I don't have a real strategy per se, so all I can do for now is let the chips fall where they may. Using guesswork and taking risks in place of real logic is hardly the Von Karma way. It's neither smart nor very clever. My nose! Miss Von Karma, as you know, unlike your father, I'm not a genius prosecutor. Plus, I doubt his record of a 40-year win streak will ever be broken. Yeah, because he cheated. But perhaps it's for the best that it remains unbroken. For no one should have conceived of the notion to convict all defendants in the first place.
Objection!
That's a foolishly foolish statement from a foolish fool who hates to lose. It's the job of a prosecutor to make sure that all defendants are found guilty in court. There's nothing more important in this world than a perfect victory.
Hold it!
That may be your opinion. However, I don't believe that's all we are. We're justice makers! As a prosecutor, what I pursue is not the perfect victory, but the perfect truth. And if that means that the bridge I must cross will crumble beneath my feet, then let it crumble as I walk on towards the truth.
Knuckle back!
You're good at keeping me entertained, Mr. Prosecutor. But you know, humans are delicate creatures. The slightest bump and we expire. I'd like you to consider, if you will, the possibility that the sword was used in such a way that the attack killed Tomas II without bending it. How do you propose that happened? So what do you think of my hypothetical scenario? I think you know what to do here, right? And what you need. Of course, What I need is evidence he can't refute. This is it. It's time to bring this to a close. Why, Larry? Part 2. It's possible to use the samurai sword to kill someone. And under these circumstances, thank you for the care package, Rift. It's the only logical conclusion. We searched the embassy top to bottom, but the victim's blood is only on that weapon. So isn't it only natural that suspicion would fall onto the owner of said weapon? How long do you intend to cling onto that preposterous theory? Okay, let me go ahead and drink. I'm also gonna blow my nose. Give me a second. Okay, and stretch! Ugh. I feel like that clogged up my nose even more. Okay. We read this one. As long as I want, because we examined every corner within the walls of this embassy. What about the walls of the other embassy? There's no stone we've left unturned. And we've managed to come up with only one logical conclusion. That the only place inside this embassy with the victim's blood on it is this sword.
Hold it!
You left no stone unturned? Is that a fact? I can't say ends! If you got something to say, then say it in the only way I respect, Mr. Prosecutor. My god, he sounds like Jace. Yes, of course. In that case, allow me to make it all crystal clear for you. Team square hole, team circle, rebuttal. What about the triangles? What about the triangle hole? I'm still so curious as to what this is for. Okay, let's press everything. You know the deal.
Hold it!
May I inquire as to how you're able to make such a claim, Agent Lang? Langshi says, capable of miracles beyond comprehension, a mysterious creature is man. Rather than man, it's Agent Lang's quotes that are getting increasingly incomprehensible. The human body is a mysterious thing, even with a toy-like sword. It's easy to kill a man if you hit just the right spot. Which is why I think it's possible to kill with this thing without leaving a dent.
Hold it!
I wonder which body was moved. I feel like one of the bodies had to have been moved. Maybe Damask was on the other side, right? Of the embassy. And then maybe he bumped into the dagger and he died that way, and then he somehow made his way over here. Somehow made his way over here and then just perished. He just fell over, keeled over. But we can only be sure of one way or the other by seeing if the wound matches the sword. You know, a square is just two triangles. A square is just two triangles. So really, a square wouldn't be anything without a triangle. I know that. But as long as it's a possibility, I can proclaim it as much as I'd like.
Hold it!
Press it all! But you must know that your conclusion is wrong. Given the circumstances I'm in, the only people I can trust are my subordinates. Because they're a much more trustworthy bunch than you prosecutors will ever be.
Hold it!
And you call yourself a professional?
Not so fast!
You still don't see, do you, Mr. Prosecutor? You have to earn my trust. And the only way to do that is to show me proof of another possible murder weapon. Another weapon? The dagger, then, right? Another possible weapon. In this room, There's only one other thing left. Wait, okay, wait. In this room specifically? So that's not the dagger then, because the dagger was found in the other room. In this room? This is gonna be a gamble, but I can't withdraw from the game now. Which statement was this? I feel like we have to present here on this statement. You're not gonna get me to trust you by the power of your glare alone, you know. Plus, I have other reasons as to why I think the samurai sword's the murder weapon. This was the... Wait. Wait. Is it this one? I don't know. Third one. Press third one.
Hold it!
The only place where you could find blood was on the samurai sword. That's right. Even with luminol. Which means that there are no other possibilities outside of what I've already outlined. I have a problem with Agent Lang's assertion that the samurai sword is the weapon. Raise an objection! If you believe that there's no other door of possibility left to open, I still think that maybe the real murder weapon, right? Because I brought this up before, that the chimney has a false backing. Maybe the real murderer escaped through the chimney, right? The back of the chimney, not like up the chimney, the back of the chimney, and then planted it. The dagger is the real weapon! The dagger! Then allow me to force one open for you. I'm 20 steps ahead. I'm 20 steps ahead. Huh. And how do you plan to do that? By showing you what may possibly be the real murder weapon. Oh, so we present here. So we present here. The real murder weapon? I hate to repeat myself, but my men have already searched every last inch of this embassy. And they've concluded that nothing else could have been used as the murder weapon. Knowing these facts, do you still want to press forward with your little hypothesis? Of course, because it's not possible that your men inspected everything in their investigation.
Not so fast!
What are you talking about? I don't appreciate mind games, and I don't appreciate it when people like you slander my men.
Hold it!
I'm not slandering them, I assure you. I'm merely pointing out that their investigative dragnet has a few holes in it. Dragnet? Namely, there is something your men couldn't even lay a finger on. And that item is the real murder weapon. Okay, wait, I'm kinda lost, Edgeworth. You're gonna have to give me a hint here, Edgeworth. Alright then. I'll play along for now. This real weapon that killed Damas II. What exactly is it? Oh no, wait, what is it? I don't know! The real murder weapon, which is not a single person has yet touched, is this. Touched? This dead body? This one was definitely touched, because Kay was holding it. We touched this, right? Or somebody touched this to open the safe. So that was touched. The statue was... Babel Primiduc statue touched. Pitopian paper dog. We touched that. What wasn't touched? We touched all of these. Alabast Primiduc statue. Signs that was moved during murder. Samurai sword. Weapons that used on stage is what thought to be what killed Damask. Damask's second note. Well, that was touched. All of this was touched. Taken in front of Alabast's statue before murder. 2 large flowers in bloom. Vines are supported by stakes and are still growing. This one! This wasn't touched! What else? That was touched. Okay, wait, okay. Murder weapon which not a single person has yet to touch is this. So the single person that has yet to touch, Edgeworth is talking about the investigative team, right? I don't know what he's talking about, dude. Is that present for embassy staff, not present. Miss Oldback took a few and ate a few from the dressing. Imagine if it was just the hot dog that was the murder weapon. Okay, no. What? It's Maybe it's like one of the stakes from the flower. Although we do know that this statue was actually it says it right here. Signs it was moved during the murder. I don't know if this was investigated though. And then this is all from the other room. So we're just looking from this statue onward. It's either the stake from these flowers or the statue. But like, if it's a statue, right? How did they kill somebody with this statue? It is... You can't take that sword, right? You can't take that sword, can you? Yeah, that sword's still there. I don't know. Present.
Take that!
The National Treasure of Alibust. Wait, the music stopped. You mean the Primadux statue? Yes. And as you know, only the ambassador and his secretariat... What? Touched it? Which I believe means that neither you nor your men were able to examine it, correct? Hold on.
Not the best!
You know very well that if we did that, there'd be an international incident between the Kingdom of Alibust and the Republic of Babel. The two countries' precarious relationship teeters on the balance over a stupid fight related to a sovereignty statue. But I'll be damned if I let something go unexamined.
Hold it!
Right, the reason why there's two of the same statue is because neither one can recall what the statue actually looks like, right? And then the reason why the Steel Samurai is the ambassador is because he looks like the statue. It's so dumb. Agent Lang, if you could take a look at this. The direction of the statue is facing just before and after the crime scene are different. And there is only one conclusion I can draw from that. Go look for Ambassador Alba and get him to give us the okay to examine the statue. Shifu, you can't listen to this infidel's words. He's most definitely trying to trick you. Shifu, please be rational about this. Langji says, just go already. Team Squarehole, sure they're guilty. You guys are guilty of denying the fact that, oh sorry, my controller fell. Of denying the fact that squares are just two triangles. You guys are inadvertently... Yell! Hurry, need to yell! You guys are inadvertently Team Triangle! You guys are twice the man. Wait, that doesn't sound as good anymore. Twice the man that a single triangle is. No. You guys require more triangles to even be considered. One equilateral parallelogram. Never mind. It's lost. I can't. I can't. Just go already. Just go already. They say. Just go. Yes, sir. Oh my goodness. Shifu, Yeah? I'm really sorry, sir, but I was unable to convince the ambassador. I was unable to obtain permission for us to examine the Primitive statue. I see. Wait, but then the investigation is at a standstill. Agent Lang, I will go and speak with the ambassador personally. Save your breath. He may act all weak and frail, but that old man's one tough cookie. Ooh, I want a cookie. But I guess you've gotta be tough when you're representing a whole country, you know? Agent Lang. What do you want? Let's just hurry up and examine the statue already. He's just gonna... But Chifu, what about causing an international incident? Quiet! I'll take the fall if I have to later.
Hold it!
Agent Lang, the hypothesis is mine. So if someone is to take responsibility, let it be me. Responsibility? If we're gonna talk in such heavy terms, maybe I should let you. It'd be a real problem for my men if something were to happen to me. Alright then, less talk and more investigating. If we want to know the truth, we can't stop here. Action must be taken. My nose is clogging! Agent Lang, I'd like to run a luminol chemiluminescence test on the statue. A luminol test? Good thinking. If the statue is the murder weapon, then some of the victim's blood should be on it. Okay, let's get the forensics team in here. It's on the head! Looks like you hit the jackpot, Mr. Prosecutor. I guess this means that this is the real weapon that killed Damask II. Wait, how though? I forgot how Damask died. How did he die? Was he stabbed, like, confirmed? I know he was talking about bludgeoning to death, but I need to look at the body again. Hold on, wait, we can do that right now. Because we know he was stabbed. Where is his body? We don't have his body as evidence. Great. Indeed. But I wouldn't celebrate yet if I were you. This doesn't let your friend off the hook. It doesn't prove that he didn't kill Damask II, so the charge remains. We're hardly done examining this statue, Agent Lang. Yeah, check the behind. Knowing that it is the real weapon, I believe further examination is required. Huh, you think so? Okay then, knock yourself out. I think we need to check the back. We need to turn it. Wait, we can check this. Wait, head? Upon closer inspection, he already does look a lot like the Steel Samurai. He really does. Sorry, not already does. He really does look like the Steel Samurai. Hey! Maybe that's why they chose him to be the Goodwill Ambassador! I just said that! I just said that, Larry! I actually can't discredit that hypothesis. Or maybe the people at the embassy just really like the Steel Samurai! That's absolutely preposterous. I don't think it's that unlikely. We mustn't go around denouncing people's opinion. And yet, look at how easily you discredited mine. Not that I care why you chose him. What else can we look at? The sword? Yeah, the sword. With the sword drawn and ready, there's a certain aura of valor around him. Langshi says, those who hold a sword hold an equally strong will. It's said that the weapon one holds reflects the strength and will of one's character. I wonder if this was created as a show of the country's majesty. Oh my god, I already can't read. I can't breathe! I can't read! Oh, then... Oh, wait, Larry. Ooh! Then what does Franzie's whip say about her character? It says that I'm ready to exact punishments on those who break the law. Why are you glaring at me? I thought you understood that I'm not the killer. I believe in your case, she wishes to exact punishment before anything else happens. Okay, I want to check the back. There's a shield on his back. I wonder if that's supposed to mean that his back is covered. Langji says those with a shield on their back deflect all enemies behind them. It means that he's ready for any blindsided attacks that may come his way. Agent Lang, there's no need to attach overly complex meanings to such a simple thing. Huh! You didn't seem to get Langji's saying, so I was just explaining it to you. The saying itself is what I was referring to when I said overly complex, you know. What else can I see? What? Is this new? This is just the head, isn't it? That is just the head. Wait, so what am I missing? This is all that I can look at in the back. Can I look under the shield? I bet there's more blood under there. God, it's so high. I already looked at that. I feel like I examined everything. There's nothing new, right? So, what does he want from us? What do you want from us? Hold on, I'm gonna use mouse keyboard here. Because I feel like I'm not being precise with the controller. Oh, just keyboard. Wait, it's the same then. It's the same. Yeah, there's nothing. Wait, under? Under! Handprint! Oops. Handprint! Ugh! And what do we have here? This dirty smudge. It looks like a handprint. Ooh, 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 because of the fire on the other side of the embassy. Maybe this is ash. Oh god, he's going crazy. What's a definitive bit of evidence like you doing under here? And how did anyone put their hand under the statue? Ain't it heavy? Looks like we've got some fingerprints to analyze. Ugh. Worst case scenario, these prints belong to Larry. But it looks like it's too late for me to do anything about that now. I doubt it's Larry. Hey! Forensics guy! I want results on these fingerprints ASAP, you hear me? Yeah, before anyone finds out. Agent Lang, I have the analysis results, sir. Good. And? Dude, that was really fast. Sir, about the prints we lifted from the bottom of the statue. Well, you know the victim of the murder in the Babalese embassy? The prints belong to him. To Manny Kochan, sir. So the other dead guy. Wait, why would it be black? Well, I'm confused now. I'm confused. But that's... What's going on around here? No, that's impossible. Each Primadux statue can only be handled by someone of that country. But by the very fact that Mr. Kochan's fingerprints are on this one, somebody switched the statues, right? So then the actual Alibos statue is in the Babalese Empire embassy. So we need to check that statue too. It leads me to only one conclusion. This statue is actually Babel's Primadux statue. Impossible. It cannot be. Man, what is happening? Larry never once set foot on Babalese soil, so he was free to go. However, this new piece of information only serves to confuse us even further. Dude, I am fully confused. The ringleader of a smuggling operation was killed with an Alabastian knife in Babel. And Damask II was killed on Alabastian soil with Babel's national treasure. And the mystery of the great thief Yatagarasu, who visited both countries. The pieces were there, but I'd yet to see the big picture they were to form. Yeah, I can't see shit. To be continued. We finally finished number 5. Wait, no, just part of number 5. Oh god. Oh, we're not even done with 5. Save progress, save progress. We're on like a new section of chapter 5. Oh my god, this case is so long. March 14th, 9:21 p.m. Open air stage. Okay, hold on. Give me a moment. Okay. I had to blow my nose. I don't know how much of this section we're gonna get through. I'm probably gonna call the stream early, I'm not gonna lie, because I just feel awful. So we'll probably do, like, maybe get as far as we can, and then finish it tomorrow. And then, yeah, we'll get as far as I can. I already can't talk, my nose is so clogged. March 14th, 9:21 p.m. Open air stage. I've left the Damask II investigation to Francisca and returned to Babel. I suppose my first order of business should be to take a look into the Babel statue. Yeah! Mr. Edgeworth! Kay is free! So, Kay, what's the situation? Oh, it's great! Investigating is so much fun! In other words, they've made absolutely no progress. Well, we weren't goofing off. Honest, sir! We've been investigating our hearts out. Very well, then. Would you care to give me an update on your investigation? Oh! We had a really fun time, sir! I knew it. Zero progress. In any case, Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir? You have permission to enter the Alabastian embassy, is that correct? Yep. As a local detective, I'm helping out with investigations on both sides, sir. Good. In that case, I can leave these pieces of evidence with you. So I guess they mean nothing then. We don't need them. They belong to the lady under the Pink Princess's mask. Pink Princess? What kind of lady was playing her, sir? Oh my god, Edgeworth doesn't know that it was Old Bag. Oh my god! The kind that was also playing the role of the Pink Badger yesterday. Oh! Wait, we told him! Oh, understood, sir. If I happen to run into her, I'll give them back to her, sir. And if I don't, then I guess I'll unload them somewhere. The trash? He doesn't seem all that enthused to go find her, but I can't blame him. Evidence that has lost their value given to Detective Gumshoe. So yeah, we don't need them. Now then, I don't believe I'll be needing this anymore either. What? Are you really gonna throw that autograph away? Yes, because the Steel Samurai was a fake. Steel Samurai's autograph scrunched up into a ball and disposed of. Wait, what? What do you mean by fake? Now then, I believe it's time for a little housekeeping. Unnecessary evidence has been removed. Remaining evidence has been rearranged. Oh my god, what did he get rid of? Wait, what did he get rid of? We only have 2 pages now. Okay, wait, no, I think it was just saying, like, all those things we said we gave away are gone. Yeah. Alright, let's talk. Hey, you're not going back to Alabasta already, are you? No, not yet. I still need to gather a bit more information first. Let's talk to her first. Yes? Oh, this is just like... I need a hint. We don't really need a hint. Well, even though we found a few treasures, they've all been pretty much burnt to a crisp. Treasure's a terrible thing to waste. Anything else I should know about? Oh, that's right! You know what I found in that office? A wooden bear carving. It's so cute! Can I have it? Huh? Can I? No, of course you can't. By the sound of things, it appears that there's been no progress in the investigation. Oh my god. I might have to call it early here because I cannot read. My nose is so clogged. Oh god. Hold on. Maybe we could do something else instead. Maybe we should just switch games. Let me see. Something that I wouldn't have to really read on. Like, we could go back to egging on. Or just, like, do a random demo. But I feel like throughout it, too, I would just be talking. I feel like I would just be talking, too. Which would also be... bad. Oh, man. Finally got to play this, too. Okay, no, let's go back to this. No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's look around. Let's at least look around this part. It would appear that the stage is also scheduled to be renovated. You know, I would love to perform on a stage like this. This stage is tiny. Is this supposed to be the Steel Samurai stage? Something like the great thief show. I should think it would be a bad idea for a thief to show their face to the world. Bags full of cement powder are stacked up here. I suppose they're for the renovation. Yeah, because I don't smell a drop of gold here. Or any other treasure, for that matter. Okay, the only scent you should detect in a place like this is the smell of sweat. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth! That was a pretty good play on words there. Gummy, don't randomly jump into one of our dialogues like that! Eavesdropper! Were you eavesdropping on his Detective Gumshoe? He's lonely! Look! He's just standing there with a creep behind him. Is that the curator, I think? I think that's the curator. No, it's not like that, sir. A ladder. Actually, that's a step ladder. Oh my god, I remember these. I remember that. They're the exact same thing. No way! From their structure up, they're totally different. But of course, from a thief's perspective, the best kind of ladder is the rope ladder. A step ladder is much too heavy to carry around after all. And from a prosecutor's perspective, any type of ladder is guilty of being dangerous during an earthquake. Why would you be climbing a ladder during an earthquake? Hey, do you detect the scent of treasure coming from this bush? The scent of treasure? Not at all. Mr. Edgeworth, you're totally not with it! I'm not with it? No! And it's important for both thieves and prosecutors to be energetic. Perhaps for a thief like you, but that level of energy is unbecoming of a prosecutor. You really think so? But that prosecutor we met at Gatewater Land seemed to be pretty active. Well, he's not a prosecutor anymore. See how everything just naturally balances out? Oh my god, he got fired? So we're not gonna see him again? So how come so many traffic cones are red and white? This one's orange, what do you mean? That's because they're highly visible from a great distance. Oh! Is that why? So then the reason you wear that wine red suit is for visibility's sake. Please don't compare me to a ragged plastic traffic cone. There's a sign here warning passers-by to take precautions around this renovation site. They're really going all out, huh? There's construction going on everywhere. There's construction going on everywhere. I believe Ambassador Poleno said it was to attract more tourists and visitors. But what can they do with the new stuff they're building? Hey, what do you think they should do, Mr. Edgeworth? How about transforming it into a courthouse? Hey, be serious! But I was being serious. Oh, I can still talk. Hold on. Oh, I'm talking to Gumshoe. Mr. Edgeworth! You look like you're enjoying yourself, Detective. Well, I don't have much else that I enjoy as much as a good investigation, sir. So, what did you find out? Well... I take it he has found nothing of any particular use as usual. Alright, I got a little worried and took some medicine. Good! Good. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth. I got something really interesting from Ambassador Poleno. God, I can't read anymore. My nose is so clogged, I cannot breathe. Oh, and what is this something interesting? This, sir. Whoa, that's pretty! Okay, Kay also thinks so. That's so pretty. I'm so jealous. That's a real treasure there. Why does the flame burn green, Detective? So apparently, if you burn the special white crystal oil that they only make in Babel, it burns this green color, sir. Don't we have white crystal ink? I hovered over it for a couple seconds. Interesting. So it's a special property of the oil. I suppose this is a ploy to force people to visit Babel should the oil run out. Hey, Gummy, what about these silhouettes? They stuck some cutouts on the outside of the lantern so it'd project the image. Oh, those are really fun. You know the ones that you could like spin around and it makes a whole image? Like the, I think the most popular one is the galloping horse. Oh, silhouettes, huh? They are rather pretty, aren't they? Or maybe this one is more of just like a nightlight. And not one of those spinning things. Wait, what am I even doing? I was supposed to be asking for an update on the investigation. Hey, what's wrong, sir? There's something I want you to investigate for me. Do you think you could do that much? You got it, sir. Hey, that's not fair. Why is Gummy getting to do all the fun stuff? Yeah, well, that's because I'm Mr. Edgeworth's partner. Oh my god, we love Gumshoe. I can't believe you took advantage of the confusion and stole my role as an assistant! I expect the two of you to get along and work together like professionals on this. Silhouette lantern data jotted down in my organizer. Runs on white crystal oil which burns green. It's a bubbly souvenir. Yeah, okay. After we get past this first frame, I think I would just call it a stream. Because, oh god, I can't breathe. I can't read. That's just all bad. And this is all Ace Attorney. It's all reading and breathing. Okay, yeah, let's just get past this first frame and then we'll probably call it. Oh, you're not a curator. You're the guy from the embassy. Dude, why does he look like this? I bet he's the killer. You're the bad guy, aren't you? Ah, so you're back now, are you, Mr. Edgeworth? You must be tired. Here, with these, you can eat whatever you'd like. Oh my god, more vouchers. And these are discount tickets for our cafeteria. They open tomorrow at 10 in the morning. I appreciate the concern. However, these coupons do nothing for me right now. Ooh, what is your guys' favorite meal of the day? Is it breakfast? Is it second breakfast? Is it lunch? Is it second lunch? Is it dinner? Is it snack time? No. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner. What is your favorite meal of the day? Okay, we can ask him about two things. Open air stage. This open air stage. What function does it serve, exactly? Well, Well, normally we use it for a variety of events. It's all to attract that extra bit of attention to Babel. I think my favorite meal of the day is dinner. Partially because I feel more awake when it's evening or nighttime. And also, like, the meals at dinner, they just taste better. I have the stomach to eat a big meal at dinner time. Breakfast, I can barely stomach anything. Like, I have a small stomach when it comes to, like, breakfast foods. Like, I fuck with pastries. I love pastries. I love breads in the morning. I can't really have heavy meals unless it's, like, closer to lunchtime. And even then, even for lunch, like, I have, like, maybe, like, a moderately sized meal. But dinner time, I can eat so much. Lunch, I know Clyde's is breakfast. Clyde loves breakfast food. He loves heavy American foods. Not heavy American, hearty American foods. Oh my god, I said fields. Hearty American meals is what I meant. Oh my god. Can't even say words that I want to say. Okay, so he loves bacons, he loves hams, he loves eggs, he loves all of that. I don't think he likes pancakes very much, though. He doesn't really like starches all that much for breakfast. He loves the meats. Just call him Arby's. Anyway, I heard that tonight, over in the Alabastian Rose Garden, Ambassador Alba was to give a speech. And you know what? Manny told me that I really should give a speech too. Mr. Cochin told you that? The dead guy? Yes, he did. Which is why I thought I should give a speech of my own. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to. Because of the fire the Yatagarasu started. Exactly! Ambassador Poleno, I'd like to ask you a little more about the Primidex statues. Oh, I see. Well, let me ask you this. Actually, yeah, that is very suspicious, right? Is this guy is supposed to know the difference between their two statues, and he didn't bring that up. So he's super suspicious, no? If not the killer, at least super high on suspicion. Did you know that the Alabast and Babel used to be one country called Codopia? Yes, we know already. Yes, I know that much about your history. Well, the Primidex statue belonged to the founders of Codopia. At least, that's how the story goes. It was bequeathed unto the king of Codopia as a symbol of the country's wealth. So it was meant as a symbol of sovereignty and the right to rule, I take it. Yes, that's right. Which is why both countries are so adamant about their claim. We hold the real statue, therefore, we hold the right to rule, is the reasoning. It's pretty petty when you think about it, though, I suppose. But if Alabast and Babel were to re-establish relationships, shouldn't that put an end to the squabbling over the statue? I have no reason to believe so. The Primidex statue is even more important now as a key to diplomacy. So you stole the other statue because you thought that yours was a fake. Got it. I wonder if Ambassador Poleno knows about what has happened to a very important key to diplomacy. Perhaps I should try showing him this key and see what he has to say about it. Should we show him the fingerprints then? Hold on, let's finish this. Ambassador Poleno, there's just one thing I'd like to ask you about. Yes? Oh, and don't worry. You can ask me more than just one thing. How about 2 or 3? In exchange, I expect you'll be coming to Babel, yes? Thank you, but just the one thing is all I require. Manny Cochin, I'd like to ask you about this man who was your secretary. Sure, I'll tell you what I know. Thank you for your cooperation, Ambassador. He was, well, if I had to put it in one word, he was an able man. If there was ever anything I needed as an ambassador, he was able to get it for me. To think that a man like that had a hand in a smuggling ring right under my nose, going completely unnoticed. Yeah, that's so suspicious, Ambassador. So suspicious, Poleno, if that's your real name. Actually, I suppose because he was an able man, I was unable to detect his dirty dealings. It sounds like Mr. Cochin had a very sharp mind. Recently, Manny had been really busy. Since I became the Babalese representative at the Country Unification Council, the CUC, he's been working tirelessly to cover my work for me. I'm sorry, but what is this Country Unification Council? Oh, well, you see, had tonight's events proceeded without a hitch, our two countries were to reunify and become one again. What? But I guess with how things turned out, that dream won't be realized anytime soon. What? Huh. I suppose not. What? Okay, let's show him the fingerprints. Can I? Oh, I don't have the fingerprint. Can I show him the statue, though? Let's see if he gives us anything. Is this his nothing statement? The primitive statue sitting in Alabast right now actually belongs to Babel. Ooh, so it would appear. I received a call from Miss Von Karma about this earlier. Then you will understand why I wish to inspect Babel's primitive statue immediately. Because the statue currently in your country's possession. Yes, well, I've already inspected it myself. And it definitely is Alabast's statue. I know because it's the real statue. Huh? What? Then you're saying that Babel's was a replica? I'm embarrassed to say it's true, even though I knew that someday it would be exposed. I received my orders from the leaders of Babel, and I was ordered to negotiate with Ambassador Alba at this event. I was to negotiate with him and fix the results of the evaluation tonight, to say that we could not determine which statue was the real one.
Hold it!
Why are you telling me this? Well, because you already figured it out. Our statue is just a hollow gold shell. Even if Babel were to lose face, the reunification of the country is what's important. I'm right in thinking that, aren't I? I'm not making a mistake, right? If you don't know yourself, then I won't pretend to know either. I never thought that by being betrayed by my own secretary, the real symbol of wealth would be given to me. Isn't it simply ironic? Sounds like he's throwing Cochin, the dead guy who can't defend himself, under the bus. Eggs, bacon, buttered toast, maybe sausage. I could eat that any time of the day. Ooh, buttered toast. Sausages? It depends on the kind of sausage for me. Like, if you're talking links, I'm very particular about sausage links. Like, there are some I like and there's some I don't. But if you're talking about full-on sausages, I don't know, man. I can't have that for breakfast. That's so heavy. That's too heavy for me. I do like me chicken apple sausages. I do like me some cheddar jalapeno sausages. I like me some bratwursts. Ooh. But for dinner time, or if I'm having if I'm having barbecue or something, ooh. Chicken apple sausages are really good for breakfast though. With some waffles. Ooh, waffles. I'm just hungry now. Hey, where are you going? Are you heading back to Alabast? Yes, but before I do, I suppose I should give you a summary of what's happened. Oh my god, we're getting a recap! Or not. Oh, I see. Or not. So, there's been a murder in both countries using an object from the other country? That's the gist of it. Babel is just as strict as Alabast. in their inspection of the people and the things that enter their country. Meaning that somehow, both murder weapons were smuggled into the two countries. The false backing on the chimney, I'm telling you! That's the only logical conclusion that can be drawn. Perhaps the key to the weapon smuggling is the person who traversed both countries. You mean the fake Yatagarasu? In one way or another, the Yatagarasu is connected. Of this, I'm sure. Now then, where was the Yatagarasu first spotted? I believe it was the Rose Garden, on the Olivastian side of the embassy. The garden is just on the other side of this boundary. It's where Ambassador Alba was to give a speech tonight. At least, that's where I heard the Yatagarasu had appeared. In that case, I believe it's vital that I investigate the Rose Garden post-haste. I don't know what the heck apple sausage is. Chicken apple sausage! Chicken apple sausage! It's a chicken sausage with apples. It's a nice mild sausage. It's got a little bit of sweetness to it. It's really good. It's really good. I recommend it if you... next time you go to the grocery store. I just eat deer sausage with syrup. Oh, I've never had deer before. Wait, before you go, take a look at this, Mr. Edgeworth. Is that a guitar pick? What is this? My guess is that it's a guitar. Oh my god, I'm 1 for 1. I picked it up just now over there. Do you think it'll be of any use? There's a little water on it, but how did water get on it? Doesn't look like there's anything you could get wet from around here. I was thinking they have concerts here at this open air stage from time to time, right? Water? Would that be because of the oh god, which one is Babel and which one is Olivas? You know how the guy waters his plants, you know? That's what I'm thinking. Are the ambassadors working together? Wait, no. What if the ambassadors are both suspicious? What if they're both murderers? Oh my god, this conspiracy is getting out of hand. Alright, I'll find its owner later. Pick data jotted down to my organizer. Found at the open air stage. It looks like a guitar pick. It's also wet for some reason. Stop talking about how wet it is. Oh yeah, there's one more thing. Mr. Edgeworth, would you be willing to hold on to this? What, a bomb? Oh. Perfume? What is this? It's Miss Yu's perfume. Oh, Miss Yu, by the way, Miss Callista Yu, is who we think is the Yatagarasu right now. It's the bottle that woman left behind and that I found 7 years ago. I thought that one day it'd be of some use in tracking her down. So I kept it. I kept it safe all this time. Thank you. I'd be honored to hold on to it for you. Miss Yu's perfume data jotted down to my organizer. This was left behind by Callista Yu 7 years ago. Kay has been safeguarding it. So we're obviously gonna have to compare scents during this time. I think we've finished investigating everything here. Okay, so we can leave now. So, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and save. How do I save again? Here. Save. We just started this part, too. But I think I'm gonna have to call the stream early. Oh, and we save again. I'm gonna have to call the stream early because I cannot breathe. This congestion is so bad. Cannot breathe, cannot read, cannot do anything. Which is unfortunate because it's been the first time in a really long time since we've booted up Ace Attorney. And I really want to finish at least the first game by the end of the year. If I recall correctly, there might be like 6 cases. So we're really close to the end. But we're we're just not there yet. We're just not there yet. But hopefully by the end of the year we finish this one. Yeah, let's go ahead and look for somebody to raid out to. I apologize for the short stream, you guys. I was not expecting to get sick again. I was expecting to be completely immune to this plague, at least for the rest of the year, aka for the next 2 months. But no, that is just not in the cards for us. Let's see. Bug is streaming! We might raid out to Bug, who was just here in chat a little bit ago. Bug is playing Peak with I don't know who, with just a bunch of gamers. So we might go game with them. Hopefully they have the new biome. I don't expect them to have changed the biome yet, since it's still first week of release, right? No, it's like second week. I don't know, I'm lost. But yeah, we're gonna go check out Bug as they play Peak. Any updates for tomorrow? Depending on how I feel tomorrow, we might still stream, we might still continue with Ace Attorney. Tomorrow will also be a short stream. I'm already telling you guys now. Tomorrow will also be a short stream if we decide to stream. Because we will be playing Dispatch tomorrow on another person's channel, on one of my friends' channel tomorrow. So after Ace Attorney, we sign off, we raid out to Jace probably, and then we play Dispatch. And then that's gonna be it for the rest of the week. I do have a couple of offline collabs planned. I have a bunch of projects that I'm wanting to record this weekend as well, so we gotta take care of ourselves. We gotta take care of ourselves, because apparently I'm getting everybody sick. I'm getting all of my audience sick, and we can't have that. I'm excited for the end of Dispatch. I know, I'm so excited for it. I'm so sad too. I'm so distraught. Our last playthrough, spoilers. Our last playthrough, Chase just KO'd, probably. We don't know if he's dead. We don't know if he's in a coma. I will let you guys know that we did not replay Dispatch. I know that at the end of his stream, he was like, man, I need to see if we can save him. We ended stream, and then we were like, you know what, actually, no, this is our first playthrough of it. I won't replay it again until we actually replay the whole thing. So we didn't change anything. We didn't replay the game offline. So tomorrow's Dispatch, if we are playing tomorrow, because I still don't have hard confirmation on it, tomorrow's Dispatch will be just right where we left off last week. Don't, you're making me so sad. Anxiety, by the way, was the cause of Chase's death. If Chase is dead, it's because of you, Anxiety. I can't believe you spoke that into existence. Oh, it's so tragic. Oh god. But yeah, I'm just gonna be taking care of myself this weekend, and hopefully I bounce back from this illness much quicker than I did last time. Hopefully it doesn't take me an entire month this time. For everybody who's gonna be raiding out with us, here is my raid message. Make sure to copy and paste this into Bug's channel once we head over. We love Bug. We love Bug. We've played Peak with Bug. Bug is part of Melon's Bug crew. I don't know what else to call Melon's crew of friends. They're all Bugs. For everybody who's watching, thank you so much for sticking around for this long. I know it was a short one today, but thank you so much for watching till the end of the stream. For everyone in Twitch who's raiding out, or maybe you don't want to raid out to watch Peak, I still encourage you to raid out with us so that you earn some bonus points for the channel. But yeah, if you don't have my emotes, use whatever emotes you have available. If you just want to say Char made me raid, that is absolutely okay too. If you want to make your own variation of Char made me raid, that is fine too. Just keep it kosher, you know, keep it nice, keep it cool, because we love Bug. And so yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully, to continue Ace Attorney. Hopefully we also get much further than we did today. More than 2 hours, at least 3 hours. But yeah, have a great time at at Bugs. Have a great time at Bugs playing Peak. Let's just, I need to go. I need a skedaddle. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great rest of your day.